Hello, everyone. Let's see, who do we have in here? We've got Barbara. Hi, Barbara. Let's see, we've got Tyler, Kimmy, Sherry. Hello, everyone. Today's my birthday, but it's been very uneventful. Well, happy birthday, Barbara. Well, hopefully tonight will be very eventful and you enjoy yourself. Now, I will say I was having a little camera issue, so I'm crossing my fingers that there won't be any issues here. 1 second, let's pull that up. There we go. There we go. Okay, yes, cross my fingers there won't be any issues. Yeah, make sure that's all up and everything. Technical difficulties. There's so much fun. But yes, so happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Barbara. Happy birthday to you. Huzzah! Happy birthday. There we go. I forgot I have to have a little thingy up, otherwise the camera won't run. So we've got some new music today because we have a new page. We've got some like louder songs and some quieter songs. So for some reason at any point you can't hear it, let me know and I can turn up the volume. Some of them are more quiet, some of them are a bit more loud. I'm trying to keep an ear on them myself here. What do we have? Let's see, Kimberly. Hi, Kimberly. Okay, so as most of you know, we are on to a new page. We are starting Lost Ocean, yay! Which honestly, I was, oh, thanks for the alert, Kimberly. Yes, hi, Kathy. But yeah, I put it in a poll on Instagram and I put it on the Facebook group and then I combined everybody's choices for what they wanted to do for a book. And I know that some of you voted other books, some of you voted other pages, but unfortunately I cannot choose every single one. So in this case, I just went with majority. Hi, Mia! So yeah, I just went with majority on this one. And you know what? I don't plan on stopping these streams anytime soon, barring any technical issues. So we are going to have plenty of time to circle back band to everybody's. I mean, Johanna's my favorite, so, or like as far as illustrators go. So I'm sure we will touch on every single book at some point. So we will make it around to all of them. So the poll was, for those of you that maybe didn't get to see it, was, you know, Lost Ocean was the choice of the book. The poll was between these two pages. And the octopus won by like a landslide. It was like 75% octopus, 25% fish. So yeah, the octopus definitely won. And then we also voted for what pencil we were going to use. And the one that won there was Prismacolor. So I busted out my handy little Prismacolor chart here, which I will be referring to a lot. Today I spent the afternoon. Hi, Sue. Hi, all new to all this. YouTube stream seems fun. Yes, Sue, we are so much fun, and I am so glad you're here. So like I was saying, we're going to do the octopus with some Prismacolors. I had to reorganize my Prismacolors today because they were a complete mess. And in them, I realized I am a little out of practice. Like I was able to remember what some of the colors were, but I was a little fuzzy. So there may be a little bit where I'm deciding what to do. Oh, thank you, Mia. Yes, everyone, this is our new Facebook group also. So you can feel free to join that where you can post whatever work in progress you're working on, as well as our work in progress for our pages that we're working on. And that is the Instagram as well, which is where I keep everybody up to date on changes for the stream, when the stream's going to be happening. The standard schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, starting at 8:30 p.m. because it's just the time that works best for me. But occasionally, like last Sunday, I may be able to fit in the occasional Sunday stream or Saturday stream, something on the weekend. So that's the hope. Hello, Katrina, on the TV again, yay! So what we have today is we have our little octopus. We're going to zoom in here. So let's make sure that he's nice and clear. So what we need to decide is, do we want to color him traditionally, or do we want to make him a fun color? You know, whatever. Not the traditional isn't fun, but I'm saying we theoretically could make him any color. Maybe we'll start to go traditional, but we'll add some interesting shading that may change him. That might be good. So this is going to be a little bit different from the Staedtler Ergosoft because, you know, we have a small, 36 colors for our Staedtler Ergosoft. And how many do we have for this? We have 150 plus a couple extra that I have. We have a whole range of metallics that I have. I've got some colors that on here. I've got a nice Deco orange that isn't carried in stores anymore, as well as a steel, but steel's not a whole lot different. And those aren't on this chart here. But I've got 5 drawers worth of Prismacolors here. So if you are all patient with me, we're going to kind of do this together here, refresh my memory a little bit. I'm so used to coloring lightly with light layers, but Prismacolors are a whole other story. So we are going to start with something easy. We're going to start with our little octopus friend here. We're going to start with his main body color. And I don't want to go super dark. I think we should start with the Carmine Red, which is PC 926. Let's see. Yeah, I think Carmine Red would be good. Or, because we could always lay down a base color and then add more things to him. The octopus did win, Mia. Yep, the octopus most definitely win. It was 75% octopus, 25% fish. So yeah, the octopus won. And that was combining Instagram and hi Sandy. I love the lurk. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna turn on the fan real quick. I always forget something. One second. There we go. Okay. So we're just trying to decide now what we want our base color for our octopus to be. We could do pink rose, but no, you know what? I think the Carmine Red would be good. So here, let's zoom in so you can see what I'm choosing here. So right here, Carmine Red, PC 926. And also, you know what I'll do? I'll see if I can find it, if I still have the file. This is a chart that I found online and I just printed out and then I got laminated. I'll see if I can find the file and I can put it in the Facebook group so that if anybody wants to make a swatch of their 150 Prismacolors, this is a very handy chart to do it with. So, yeah. All right, so I have these in my drawers in order for which they are. So let's see, Carmine Red, PC 926. Let's take a look here. Carmine Red. Here we are. All right. So, and in case anybody's curious how I have them all, let's see, who do we have? Hi, Elizabeth, Cheryl, hello. So, like, I have these handy little drawers. And I have all of these organized. In fact, it was so funny. I was curious today after doing all these. I went ahead and counted how many tiny little stubs I have. Basically, I counted every stub that was under 2 inches, and I have 39 of them. Clearly, these got used a lot at some point, but I've got 5 little drawers here, and I've got them all organized so that we can find these, you know, rather quickly. So here's the one below the red. Mia, you lurk. No, I'm teasing. You feel free to lurk if you would like to, Mia. Let's see, here's the 4th drawer. It's got mostly greens in it. And then the 5th drawer has got a lot of the browns and the grays. You know what? Oh, hi, Kelly. I should have to remember to put these storage drawers on the links below also, just in case anybody else is looking for a good way to store their Prismacolors here. All right, so I said we were going to start with the Carmine Red. Funny thing is like I get in the frame of mind of the Ergo Softs, but now we've got a whole range of pencils to go with here, so I'm going to have to rewire my brain a little bit. Okay, so for our very first color, we're going to go with Carmine Red, PC 926. Let's zoom in here. And see, way back when, I don't know that I would have done so many light layers, but I think I can't help it now. The Ergo Softs has retrained me. So, puppy's playing. All right, so what we're gonna go ahead and do, I know, right, Barbara? So many, 39 below 2 inches. All right, what we're gonna go ahead and do is we are just gonna do a nice light layer of Prismacolors all over the areas that we are gonna want, you know, kind of his red little body. We're gonna go in with some blues and some purples after this and everything. Let's see. Yeah, cute little ones, exactly. Thanks for the lurk, Kimmy. And when I chose these, because although you chose the book, I chose the 2 pages that everybody could choose from because I didn't want one that was super detailed, but I think this one is lightly detailed enough that it shouldn't be too much of an issue, because that is the thing with Lost Ocean, is that sometimes there are just too many details, you know? So, I know I saw you guys on Sunday, but how was everybody's weekend? We kind of just had a chill little weekend here. Oh, hello, Nightbot Tyler. Yes, Tyler is here tonight. What is Lurk? Coming in and out looking? Yeah, Barbara, so that kind of just lets me know that you're leaving the stream up, because if the stream is up, it still counts for viewership, so that's nice. But it just lets me know that you're here, but, you know, you maybe have other things to do, or maybe don't want to, you know, be active in chat and everything, but it counts towards how many viewers I have, which is always a good thing. Chatting. I can't be and don't know how long this Wi-Fi will hold out to stream. Okay, Kathy, that sounds good. Lurking is just watching, not chatting. Exactly. Thank you, Mia. You're so helpful. Mia became a mod last stream, and she is just super helpful. Or maybe Friday's stream? One of those streams. But she's super, super helpful. All right. So before we move on to the rest of the tentacles and stuff, we're just going to do this one section here so that maybe we can figure out how we want to shade the rest of this guy, and that way we can get all of our colors laid out. So for those of you who missed it, we right now are using Carmine Red PC 926. Tried to choose kind of oceany / piratey themed music here, so hopefully that comes across here. It's so funny, I have a whole different hand with using these than I used to. Sure that's not too bad. I was thinking this was kind of like a Pirates of the Caribbean almost. Let's see, is that too quiet? I just don't want to be competing with it with my voice here. Okay, so we're going to leave the Carmine Red out here because we're going to come back to it. I'm not good learning. That's okay, Mia. I like having you around. All right, so then what we're going to do is we are going to grab, let's see, we're going to grab Pomegranate. Ooh, do we want Pomegranate? No, you know what? I think I want to grab, no, you know, we'll do Pomegranate, and then we're going to grab some... Let's see, Nick and Tina colors. Hi, Nick and Tina. Well, I'm gonna settle for Nick because it's the first name in there. So hi, Nick or Tina, whichever one of you is there. Let's see. I mean, chat. Yeah. There you go. Lurking by here. There you go, artist. Yeah, artist. You can just put ! lurk if you're looking for that particular command. NNT. I like that, Mia. Hi, NNT. I'm actually coloring along, so may not chat much. That's just fine, Sherry. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Hi, I'm always here. I just watch using Firefox on my Google account. It's on Opera. Okay, well, hi, Ariane. Let's see. Okay, so, all right. Let's get distracted here. So we have the Carmine Red. We're going to grab the Pomegranate. It is PC 195. So Pomegranate, and we're going to grab, let's see, let's grab Black Cherry, and that is right here, PC 1078, Black Cherry. Let's see if I can find it here. Black Cherry, here we go. All right, Black Cherry. And let's grab Light Peach. Let's see. Yes, and happy birthday, Barbara. Chat, today is Barbara's birthday. I think we should all tell her happy birthday in chat. Say happy birthday, Barbara. All right, and light peach is 927. Okay. Yes, I think these are what we want. And let's see, do we want to, you know what, let's just start with these for now. And then we will maybe move on to some other colors. Okay, so we started with the Carmine Red, which was this one. Carmine Red, which is the 926. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in with the Pomegranate 195. Okay, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of go on these edges here. Oh, here we go. Here comes the piratey music. Okay. And again, we're using the pomegranate right now. There we go, Barbara. There's all your happy birthdays. And you can see too where Johanna made these little lines. Not necessarily the shadows, but it's kind of the crease in the tentacles. But we can go ahead and go over them and kind of treat it as the shadowy area. Yeah, this is our sort of piratey mix here. I see it's a little loud, so we're gonna turn it down just a smidge. I may need to reorganize this playlist to be more conducive. So if the music's too loud, let me know. There we go. So we use the Carmine Red as our base. I mean, it seemed fitting that we have some sort of piratey song since, well, our octopus, Ozzy, as Yvonne, who couldn't be here tonight, but we have named our little octopus Ozzy. Hi, Elizabeth. There we go. We're not going to do too much because we don't want to completely cover up that Carmine Red. I'm going to do a little bit in this corner here. And if I forget to move it, I apologize. I'm trying to be more aware of that here. A little under his eyes here. Now we can turn this back up just a little bit. Nice little chill music here. I read Izzy Osbourne is in really bad shape. I don't know much about him. I mean, I know of the Osbournes, but I don't follow much of that. Okay. All right. We'll continue the tentacle in a minute, but I want to nail down exactly what kind of shading we're doing for this too. Ozzy Osbourne, okay, yeah. All right, so that was the pomegranate on top of the Carmine Red. Now we are going to take the black cherry. Actually, no, we're not going to do black cherry yet. We are going to do peach, which is PC 927. What we're going to do now is we're going to go over the Carmine Red a little bit. And we're going to blend that into the pomegranate. So we can get some smoothness going on here. That's what I thought too. Ozzy the octopus. The nice thing about Prismacolors is the way that they blend, and I tend to have, I'm gonna have to get back into it, but I have a little bit of a heavy hand when it comes to these, but it works out well. because they blend so easily. But I will say, I did learn one thing in the books: when you have such a heavy hand and you go over the black lines in the books, and really any of them, you can smear the black lines a little bit. Hi, Tabata. Good to see you. Okay. Gonna bring this down. Here we go. See, he's not, you know, bright red like some octopus are, but octopi? Octopi? Octopus? Plural of octopus is octopi, I believe. Like some octopi. There we go. Let's see if I have, oh, you know what? I have a paintbrush in here. This will work for brushing stuff away, I think. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm not going to bring it down because I haven't added the darker stuff here yet. So now what we're going to do is now we'll bring in the black cherry. Oh, and my phone's not on silent. I apologize. There we go. All right, we're going up in these corners again to bring in a little bit more darkness. See, I do layers on Prismacolor, but they're a little bit different than the Ergo sauce. And again, this was the black cherry, the 1078. Bringing it in a little bit. Same thing here. Gonna add a little bit here. And then what we're gonna do, most definitely use a brush on this just because it tends to break up a lot of pigment. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring back in the pomegranate again, the PC 195. And we're gonna add a bit more to that black cherry. And it's okay that it's a little bit harsh lines. It's a little bit different story with the Ergosoft because the way the Prismacolors blend is that they really kind of, they're very creamy and they mix right in with each other. So I know we have a little bit of a harsh line, but now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our Carmine Red again. I'm gonna go along that edge here. Gonna blend that in together. Sarah, hi everyone. Sorry I'm late. I had some things to get. No worries, Sarah. We are here. We are here. We are here. We are here. You come in whenever it is convenient for you. There we go. A bit more of that carmine. Okay. And then, so okay, Sarah, we've just started. To backtrack a little bit, we started with the Carmine Red, the 926. We put down a light layer. And then in the shadowy areas, we filled in with our pomegranate. Then after the pomegranate, then we used our peach and kind of blended everything together. Then after the peach, hi Pat. Then after the peach, we used the black cherry to add a little bit more shade. Then we went back in with the pomegranate again along the edge of the black cherry. Then in with the carmine at the edge of the pomegranate. And now we're about to blend it all again with the peach at 927. And again, I can make changes to the music. If it's too loud, if it's too slow, I can always bring in different music for next stream too. So you guys let me know what you think. I don't want to put anybody to sleep with some music that's too relaxing. Okay, so that is going to be the basic gist of what it's going to look like here. So to recap, we started with, let's see. Oh, I didn't change that, Mia. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, okay, I can't change it right now. Okay, so I knew I forgot something. Let's see. It looks like we had a little bit of lag there for a second. Okay, yeah, so I have not changed the book stuff. I forgot to change it from yesterday. So that stuff is incorrect. So I will let everybody know, and then we'll change it for next time. Yeah, so to recap, we did Carmine, then Pomegranate, then Peach, then Black Cherry, then Pomegranate, then Carmine, then Peach again. And now we're going to kind of do that through the rest of the octopus. Yeah, I forgot to change that. That's my bad. Okay. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and go with this light layer. Carmine, we're gonna fill in the whole octopus where we want this kind of pinkish colored skin with this Carmine Red, PC 926. Hi, Nightbot. Well, I'm sure Nightbot appreciates it and into you, but Nightbot's a robot. Or maybe robot is a real person. There we go. The Carmine Red all the way through. I feel like I'm getting back in the swing of things. I was a little out of practice for Prismacolors here. Although, even though I didn't update Nightbot, I did update all of the links below too. So I have links to all of the Prismacolor sets on Amazon US, and then as well as the book. And I'm thinking that for the background, we're going to use these Pebbles chalks once we get to it. So these are the Pebbles Classic chalks, and so I have a link to these on my Amazon also. There we go. Turn that down just a little bit. Got a bit more epic music, gets a little bit louder. There you go. Thanks, Mia. Yeah, the only thing is I didn't update were the pencils and the book. Everything else, the band should be just fine. Go. Hi, Patricia. Good to be back with you. Yes, well, we're glad to have you. We've started our octopus on our Lost Ocean page. We've got some piratey music going on here since he's guarding a treasure chest. Let's see, make sure we're not lagging at all. Welcome back, Kimmy. This little tentacle. Okay, and then before we move on to the other tentacles, we'll color this half like this one so that we don't just stick with one color too often. I don't want to get bored here. Okay, and we'll do this little one right behind you here. So we'll have 8 tentacles done before we move on to the other 8. There we go. Welcome back, Kimmy. Oh wait, yeah, welcome back, Kimmy. There we go. Oh, you love the octopus. Thank you, Patricia. All right, so that was the Carmine Red. Now we're gonna go in with the Pomegranate, the PC 195. Okay. Go. Thank you, Mia. And we're just kind of going along here where the crease of the tentacle would be. It'll be kind of the shadow from the box as well. And then we'll go over this another time also to kind of blend all the colors in. There we go. And then same thing on this side. A little bit there on either side. I think that might be good. And I think normally I might use the electric pencil sharpener with these Prismacolors, but as it's a little loud and I don't want to blow out everyone's eardrums, we are going to be using our handheld little Staedtler sharpener here, which is also in the link in the bottom. It's easier if it's got a nice sharp point, doing these little spaces in between. Thanks, Mia. He's getting there. Hi, Carol. We've started our octopus here. Currently, we are working with the Pomegranate 195. Go. So it's super cute. I know I introduced, sort of introduced the kids to you guys on Sunday. Well, it turns out she was watching the stream while Mommy was working, but she had her little Ivy and the Inky Butterfly book out in the living room and was watching and coloring at the same time. So I came out and she was working on a whole page. It was pretty cute. Go. And we're just filling in these little details in between here. There we go. And we'll do the same on this tentacle. Then we'll blend with the other ones, then we'll go back to these other two here too. Here we go. All right, now we're gonna go in with our peach. Our peach, which is the PC 927. I'm gonna go over this. Sort of blending that all in together. And I am pressing harder, but thankfully the Prismacolors blend really nicely. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go over one more layer with this to add even more vibrancy to it. And then as soon as we're done with these tentacles here, I'll zoom out so you can see what kind of effect we're going for here. Hi, Victoria. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Mia. We're just working on our little octopus here from Lost Ocean. We're using peach right now over our Carmine Red and our Pomegranate. So, Nick and Tina, what kind of collages do you do? And for those of you that just come in, we have, for the colors that we're using for this octopus, we're using Carmine Red, Pomegranate, Peach, and Black Cherry. We are on our second layer, or our first layer here of all of the colors. Now in just a bit, we're gonna go over the colors again, but that's the nice thing about the Prismacolors is that they blend so well. Use our little brush here, because if we use our hands, we're gonna spread that pigment all over the paper. Oh, I missed this little corner here. Okay, here we go. Ozzy the octopus. That's right, Mia. Ozzy the octopus. All right, so now that we've got that blended, now we're gonna go in with our black cherry. And we're gonna go kind of along the edge here. And having, you know, such dark to light colors, having the contrasting. Oh, they're from Canada too? Okay, very nice. Collage with magazine images, napkins, etc. Oh, very cool. I like that. Do you have particular images that you, thank you, Mia. Do you have particular images that you lean towards when you do collages? Do you do people, flowers, animal, or do you do a little bit of everything? I suppose the general theme, perhaps, of what you lean towards. We're going to sharpen this a little bit. Go. Thank you, Victoria. The trick to really making something pop is using colors that contrast each other. Okay, then we're gonna bring in this black cherry here. Go. Everything. Oh, that works. That works. The canvas we did on Sunday, Mia? Or are you talking to NNT? Go, got that little bit of darkness from the cherry there. From there. And I know we're kind of covering up the pomegranate, but it'll all tie in. Okay, now we're going to do this tentacle here. Thank you, Victoria. I'm telling you, it's like riding a bicycle. I was like, well, thank you, Mia. Yes, I was pretty pleased with it. My kids came in and were looking it over today. But yeah, it looks, I was pleased with how it turned out. I haven't decided if I should do more on it or just wait for when we do watercolor weekends or something. There's no rush to get it done. Open it here. So we, like I said before, we're doing all of this with 4 colors. Okay. Oh, cute dog. Okay, well, I'll have to look at your guys' channel. Okay, and then this is, we're going back with the pomegranate again. I think Mia's got that soft spot for dogs. I do too, though. One of these days I want to get a dog. Just a couple cats at the moment. But a dog is on the list. Oh, you also paint. Very nice, Victoria. What kind of things do you paint? Or rather, what kind of paint do you use? And I know this may look a little choppy right now, but trust me, it'll all blend together. Oh, Mia might be having issues with her internet. Got some multiple sent messages here, but that's okay. Your daughter too? Very nice. Go. I will say, I do appreciate the smoothness of Prismacolors. With Oleo, okay, very cool. All right, now we're gonna take in the Carmine Red 926. We're gonna blend this all with the peach when we're done. Like I said, I know it looks like really harsh lines right now, but trust me, it'll all even out. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna brush some of this away. Then we're gonna take our peach. Last video, Mia? Has anybody else lost video? I know there's been a couple little hiccups. Well, it's still going on my end and I don't have any notifications, so let me know if anybody else has lost video. Now we're going to take that peach and we're just going to blend all of that together. Oh, you lost video personally. Okay, okay, I got you. Okay, okay, perfect, perfect. Yeah, you had a message that sent a couple times, so I thought maybe that happened. Switch to data, okay. Well, I don't want to eat up all your data, so if you need to go, it's all right. Now you can tell that I'm getting a lot of pencil dust here, and it's because I'm pressing a little bit harder. I need to hit And see, the top's a little bit more red. So I'm going to go back in with the Carmine here. I'm going to bring some of that bright red back, and this is the Carmine Red. Good here. Okay, perfect. All right. Okay. Just blending in. All right, now we're gonna go back. We're gonna blend this one. Prismacolors, when they want to be, can be very buttery. Let's see. There we go. Hi, Kathy. I see you there. Ah, it's all right, Mia. It happens. Just blending in all that red here. So you can see on the bottom of these, sometimes it picks up too much red, so you can wipe it on your pants, or sometimes I'll wipe it with my finger, or, you know, get a cloth or something, just so that you're not dragging too much of that same color all over. Okay, so now we blend all that together, and now we'll zoom out. And there you can see. Now we're going to fill in all these circles up. Well, we can zoom in a little bit more. But you can see we're getting that nice kind of shadow and dimension. And I just realized we did not finish up this little tail here. We all love me a bear. There we go. We're just gonna blend that in. There we go. There, now you can kind of see the dimension that we're going for it. All right. Oh, we're moving along here. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's gonna look nice, Octopus, and then we'll do a little bit of a contrasting color for his cap here too. Okay. Tell me I'm getting a few drop frames, but I think we're okay. I think the internet it's been a little stormy around here, so I think the internet maybe isn't very agreeable because of it. All right, we're gonna sharpen these up just a little bit before we move on to this next tentacle here. I always like to check after I'm done, just to make sure that the lead isn't loose. So these Prismacolors are a little prone to breakage. All right. Now we're gonna go in. We are using the Pomegranate PC195. And I'm seeing loads of new faces. Thanks, Carol. I'm seeing loads of new faces in here, and I'm absolutely loving that. So thank you, everybody, for coming by. And I'm curious, for those that it may be their first time here tonight, how did everybody find here? Hi, Jim. Oh, no worries, Crystal. But how did everybody find the stream? Was it Instagram, YouTube suggestions, word of mouth? How did everybody find us? No worries, Crystal. We're kind of doing the same thing here. We've been using the same 4 colors since the start. We've got Carmine Red, Pomegranate, Black Cherry, and Peach. So we layered down Carmine Red first. Now we're going over with Pomegranate. And we're coloring a little Aussie octopus here. Glad to see you, Jim. There you go. Jim is here. Yay, Tyler's not the token guy anymore. You're a new face, Kimmy. Oh, yes, very much. Guys represented. Exactly. Hi, Sandra. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. So new, Mia. You're brand new. In between the little circles here. Thank you for the lurk, Crystal. Let's see, make sure I'm getting in here. There we go. And this one's probably going to end up being pretty dark because it's in the part. I've been subbed to you for a while and watched the videos you have from time to time. Awesome. Thanks, Pat. Thank you for your support. Well, this was just a new kind of medium for me to upload videos, and I gotta say, I think I am enjoying it quite a bit. Kimmy and I are so new here, right? Exactly. Oh, you're just the newest. Sandy says, your first video popped up in my recommendation list. I've been watching ever since. Oh, very cool. Thank you, Sandy. No, for a while I was just not posting very often, but this just seems like a much better way to connect with everybody. Let's see, that's probably a little bit loud there. There we go. My 927 Prisma says light peach. Yeah, I think you're right. Sorry, we're not using peach. I forgot there's a difference between peach and light peach. You're right. Yes, 927, we are using light peach. I apologize. See, my problem is this is so short now. I have the French version and the number, and I don't read French. So I think in my head I just thought peach. So yes, light peach and PC 927, but that's also why I say the number, because, oh, hi, Andrea. That's right, yeah, because I mentioned the 927, but yes, I apologize. Yes, so it's light peach, PC 927. You are correct, Andrea. That was my bad. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to go over with our light peach. Tiny numbers. Oh, yes, they're oh so tiny. We can turn this back up here. There we go. Your live streams are good, plus I like how you color. But oh, thank you, Pat. What are we coloring tonight? Well, Jim, we put a poll up on Instagram and on Facebook as to what book we wanted to color next. And Lost Ocean won by a landslide, as well as the type of pencil we're using tonight. Yep, no French, sorry. Yeah. And Prismacolor won out there. And so then I put a choice between the fish or the octopus, and the octopus won by a landslide. It was like 75% of the 75% won the octopus and 25% wanted the fish. Yes, Ozzy the octopus. Yvonne named him. She wasn't able to be here tonight, but she posted in the Facebook group, and I thought that was cute. So yes, he is Ozzy the octopus. So yeah, from Johanna Bassford's Lost Ocean, because she's my favorite illustrator. Crystal said, it took me quite a while to learn to use my Prismas because I'm very hefty lefty and very heavy-handed in the other words. Yes, I am right there with you. Watch iPad, yeah. Yeah, so I can be pretty heavy-handed, but sometimes when you blend like this, heavy-handed is almost good. But I tend to start out lighter and then go heavier. As you can see when I'm... Let's focus here. There we go. With the light peach, I'm pressing a little bit harder to get everything blended together. And we're going to get that nice, smooth, kind of buttery surface here to re-add the colors on, so we get a nice blend of everything. Awesome calamari. There you go. Yep, it's a calamari. Let's see, was there... I don't know what happened. My chat is the bottom of the screen. How do I get it? Oh, yeah, just... Yeah, try refreshing. It's probably just a setting on your iPad. I'm very light-handed, have to. Yeah. Are you left-handed, Pat, or just heavy? Here you go. All right, now we're gonna add our peach here. Okay. There we go. All right. Yeah, we started about an hour ago. Let's see, Donna. Oh, hi, Donna. You're in here. Hello. I missed a notification when it started. Yeah, it started at 8:30. But it's okay. We've been using the same colors for the last hour or so. We are using Carmine Red, Pomegranate, and Light Peach, because I kept saying peach, and Black Cherry. All right, now we are going to go over with our Black Cherry. Hi, Donna. Yeah, I'm so glad everyone's here. This is great. We have got an awesome group tonight. So the trick to get these nice kind of smooth layers too is to do multiple layers. You know, maybe not super light layers all the way through, but definitely layers. You can't generally get this kind of coloring or variation with just a single layer. See, Crystal says, I had to learn to be more light-handed. I think lefties tend to put their writing implements in a life-threatening chokehold, or at least used to. Yeah, there are some that there's a lot of different ways to hold your pencil too that I think has a lot to do with it. So this is kind of the traditional, but I've seen like this with 2 fingers on here. I think a lot of it has to do with like the comfort, like how comfortable it is on your wrist. Oh, thanks, Mia. I try to be fun. I've seen coloring like this with the fingers curled around. I've seen coloring like this with the pencil through the fingers here. I think it has a lot to do with how you hold it. Cheryl says, good night all. I was so busy coloring, didn't chat. That's all right, Cheryl. Thanks for being here. Off to have my lunch. We'll try and get the stream on TV, so no chat. Have a great time. All right, thanks, Elizabeth. Thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, it didn't work. I'm gonna have to look for a while. All right, that's fine, Kimmy. I love layers upon layers upon layers to see all the pretty mini speckles of colors showing through. Exactly, Donna, exactly. All right, let's see, where were we? This here. There we go. All right, and then we're gonna add a little bit of black cherry here. Just like that, because we want to have some of that red still show through. Oh, would help if I zoom back in. Here we go. Would anyone know why my chat fades off and I have to click the chat icon to get it back up? I'm not doing it, I don't think. It just goes away. Okay, so I think it refreshes. So when something new pops up, then I think it pops back up on the screen. I think that's how it works. Because I've like tried to look at the live chat back when I've rewatched the video to make sure everything went smoothly. But yeah, so I think once it fades, then it pops back up when a bunch of new stuff comes back through. So does it pop on and off for you, Crystal? See, I'm right-handed and strangle my pencils, but light touch the page when I come in. There you go. Happens to me only on full screen, Crystal. Yeah, I think that's when it happens, is when it's on full screen. Because I think if you wanted to have the chat all the way off, I think there's a button too to turn chat off. Okay, now let's see. We're going to go in with the pomegranate again. Not too much, because I want to make sure that we have room for the Carmine Red here. Oh, no worries, Sarah. We just started. I mean, we're only an hour in. You are just fine. We've only got half the tentacles barely done. So you do not need to worry. And you'd probably go faster than me anyway because I'm so easily distracted. Yeah, it depends on what you're watching. I think so. Me, I'm going to go my laptop now. Okay. If you have another app in background refreshing, you also experience lag. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Kind of the way my computer is. When I use the stream, it's got so many different programs. So you'll notice I don't have the timer countdown anymore, which was nice. This is the Carmine Red, by the way. It was nice, don't get me wrong, but since I only have a 2-core processor, it was just adding a bit too much strain on my computer, and so I was just like, okay, it's not absolutely necessary. So I got rid of the counter to hopefully make things run a little bit more smooth, which I think it's helped. I mean, resetting my entire computer definitely helped as well. It wasn't just a single program, but every little bit helps. Eventually, I would definitely love to upgrade to something that's a bit more streaming professional, something that's meant for streaming, but to do that, you need something that's like a 6-core processor or at least a 4-core. But that's down the line a little ways. A girl can dream, right? Let's see. I always use my iPad. I'm usually pretty slow in general. Oh, no worries, Sarah. Sarah, are you coloring this pic while I'm using it? I'm like, will you have the colors used listed somewhere? Yes, Donna. I thought about listing beforehand, but I didn't know what I was going to use yet. So what I'll do after the stream is I will update the description with the list of colors that we ended up using. Like I said, I didn't know what we'd be using to begin with. So yes, I will list it in the bottom of the description. Yeah, because I'll just leave all the colors I use out on the desk. And I may not get to update it tonight because to do any updating to the description, I kind of need to wait till it uploads just to make it easier. So I will have that updated at some point tomorrow. There we go. And we're going to blend that. There we go. All right. Okay, so that is 4 of our little tentacles done, I think. Actually, we're going to add a little bit more of this Carmine in here just to make it a little bit more red. Okay, there we go. Let's zoom out now so you can see the 4 tentacles. There we go. So that is the main color on 4 of our tentacles there. Have you seen that rare rainbow colored octopus online? I haven't, no. Is that something they just discovered or has it been around for a while? Well, I mean, you want to talk slow coloring, too. I mean, it's taken me an hour to do his head and 4 tentacles. So, I like to think that's not super fast. So, you are in good company. Question is, should we do the other 4 tentacles, or should we move on to the suckers? We might move on to the suckers. Maybe. Oh, I should not be popping my knuckles on stream. I apologize. Yeah, let's do that. And I think... we'll see how I feel about it, but I'm thinking I might use gel pen on the little, maybe let's zoom in, on the little kind of lines here a little bit. Maybe. But for these suckers, we're going to do a slightly different color. My current work in progress is over 2 weeks. There you go. Mine looks so purple compared to yours. Well, keep in mind, too, your screen is going to look a little bit different than what it is in real life, which is why I'm also, making sure that we include the, when I'm saying the numbers. So what's on your screen may look a little bit different. And it could just be how much shading, but purple works too. But yeah, so it could be the screen. Cause like reality, I have 3 screens up in front of me right now. I have my laptop, which is running the Streamlabs program. I have YouTube, which is running the live stream up on a second monitor. And I keep my phone up during stream. One, because it's a little bit easier to see chat at this angle. I mean, I can see it on the other monitor. But every single one of these monitors has different coloring for me. Like my phone is super vibrant and like it almost looks more orangey. My laptop is a little bit paler. And then truth be told, this other monitor, it's an older one. So everything looks a little bit darker than it should. So every single monitor is going to look different as well. So yeah, but if it's looking a little more purpley than it should or than you want it to, then I would just take your light peach and go over it again and then just blend right to the purple, and then you can re-add more layers on top. Prismacolor is amazingly forgiving. Okay, so for these little suckers, curious on your color choices. Oh yes, suckers. Okay, so what we are going to do, because they're so small, we're only going to do 2 colors. So I think we're going to do black raspberry, which I love black raspberry. Like, I love black raspberry and cream, which would be a kind of interesting color choice for this, maybe. If I wanted to steer, let's see, black raspberry. Yes, all right, there's our black raspberry. $10.95. Oh yeah, Mia, it's definitely different. I mean, you want a monitor that has true colors. I mean, a Mac would be great for that. But when you have so many different, a lot of times if I post a picture on Instagram, I trust my phone screen more than I do my computer monitor. So I will double check that my picture looks okay on my phone before I post it online, just because I don't always trust my computer screen. Let's do black raspberry and you know what? I said it already and I do like it. Let's do black raspberry and cream. I think that'll be fun. So, black raspberry and cream is what we're gonna do for our thing. Oh, I have a million work in progress too, Mia. Yeah, you're not alone in that one. You looking at a new laptop? Yeah, I dream of the day I can get a PC that is set for this. Like I said, if I had something that had more processors, I mean, we could do, yeah, sky's the limit on what we could do. We could probably even, because I know I did that face cam one day and it was so choppy, and I realized it was because it was just one more program that my computer could not handle. If I had one with a better processor, we most definitely could do a face cam at the same time as this. Yes, black raspberry and cream, exactly. My iPad appears to be true color with the colors you're using. Okay, perfect, Anna. Okay, so this is our black raspberry, $10.95. We're going to do this bigger one here first. So what we're going to do is we're going to start a little bit in either corner, because we have to do something that's going to be conducive to these smaller ones too. So black raspberry. Okay. What are you wanting it to do, Mia? Is it just for internet browsing, or are you going to be doing, and now we're using the cream, are you going to be doing some sort of photo editing, or what do you want to use it primarily for? Okay. Okay, you know what? I think I want to bring in a little bit of pink to this also. So we are actually just going to grab our straight up pink. Let's see, that's blush pink. Do we want? No, we want pink. All right, we're going to use pink 929 because the problem is it's not blending quite as well as I would like. So we're just going to bring in a little bit of pink to draw a line, maybe an apple, just for fun mostly. Okay, then yeah, pretty much any standard laptop would work. All right, we're going to add this little bit of pink here. All right, so what we are truly using is black raspberry, pink 929, and cream. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back in with that black raspberry again. Okay, create another little layer there. And then we're going to go in with the cream again and blend it all together. And then bring in the pink once more, just to kind of create that bridge between the black raspberry and the cream. There we go. Here we go. That's nice. Okay, let's see. I'm probably going to get a larger iPad Pro. It doesn't have everything, a laptop does everything. I love our product. It is really nice. I've got I think I have the smaller one for the iPad Pro, but I do love it. I love it quite a bit. Okay, so we're just gonna do a few of these suckers here. We're gonna go through and just add the black raspberry to a bunch of them. Black raspberry. Currently have just the latest 9.7 iPad. Okay, see, I chose the iPad Pro because I wanted something that I could do my illustrations on, because before I would draw them and then I would retrace them in ink. Then I would scan them in. Then I'd piece them together. Then I would edit them, remove any, flecks of dust or anything. And I got to tell you, having the iPad to do my illustrations has just streamlined everything. It's absolutely wonderful. Emily or anyone, can you take your color books into Staples and have them copy off pages? Okay, so Staples is tricky about that. The only place I've been able to do that is like obscure shops, not copy shops that are chains. If you take it into Staples, they may have an issue with it because technically it would be copyrighted material. So unless it's something you created, they generally, or at least my experience with the bigger box copy shops, they don't generally do that because in the front page of the book, I believe it says something like you can't make copies. And because Staples is such a big store, legally it has to adhere to what the book says. Let me see the exact wording here. Yeah, so it says Penguin supports copyright. Copyright fuels creativity, encourages diverse voices, promotes free speech. Let's see. Thank you for buying an authorized edition of this book and for complying with copyright laws by not reproducing, scanning, or distributing any part of it in any form without permission. So yeah, for that particular sentence right there, that is bad news for Staples. So they generally, I think, will steer clear of that. But little print shops don't tend to be as much of a stickler with that. Let's see, Perfect Color Selection Cups. Oh, thank you, Donna. Use Duet, and you can use it as a second monitor. Oh, okay. Try a library. Yeah, a library might do it. Yeah, but with the bigger box stores, they've got to, like I said, they're a bit more stickler for the copyright laws. Not that, it's not that we're copying it to distribute it by any means, and I know we like to have extra copies of it. But I think legally for them, they have to make sure that they follow the rules exactly. See, and then it gets really teeny tiny. Like it's a little bit harder to do. Which is why also when I post, like I posted, 2 pictures of the blank picture of the octopus and the fish on my Instagram. People are voting. But you notice anytime I post any kind of a blank picture, I always place at least a color pencil over it, or I do some sort of, words over the top or something, because then that makes it so technically nobody, that keeps me from getting in trouble for redistributing, a blank page, because I guess theoretically somebody could save that picture and then print it out themselves, even if it's low quality. So putting something over the top of it keeps someone from being able to print it off. Yeah, if you did it yourself with a scanner, that could work too. Thanks for the lyric, Sarah. And we're just doing, for those that didn't hear the first time, we're just doing black raspberry a little bit and all these little suckers here. And I'm tempted to, and tell me what you think, because I know that it got a little tedious when I was doing all of those leaves. Hi, Samantha. Thanks for checking in. I do, but it's out of ink. I can go buy a new printer for the cost of ink. Oh, true story, Kimmy. The ink is so expensive. Although if you just got a black cartridge instead of, you wouldn't need to get color. If you just got the black cartridge, that might work a bit better. But tell me what you guys think. Just an idea, just so that it doesn't get, boring or tedious or anything. We've done, half the tentacles here, and it's all the same basic thing. What if we didn't color these other 4 tentacles on stream? I just colored them the rest myself, since this pretty much tells you how to do it already. And that way, by the time we get to the next stream, you guys don't have to sit around waiting for me to color the rest of the tentacles. Just an idea. I mean, I think we'll skip these other 4 just for tonight and keep moving on to other things. But what do you think about if I colored these other 4 off stream? Just a thought. It's good to put something on the pictures. Yeah. I've used the thinner pages scanned onto cardstock and made artist quality pages. Oh, most definitely, Jim. So, hi, Samantha. Good idea, Jesse. I'm still here. Oh, I see you there, Nick and T. And T. Nick and Tina. And T. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that'll be good. But yeah, because I could color those other tentacles off stream and then you wouldn't have to wait around for me to do them and we could keep coloring different things. Works for you? Okay. Yeah, because I don't want everybody to get bored by any means. All right, so now that we have colored the yellow, that works? Okay, perfect. My printer needs the colors because it's a photo printer. Oh, okay, okay. Is okay, Emily? Okay, perfect. Yeah, I might do that. That way we can keep moving on, and hopefully this page won't take us as long as the first one did, and then we can keep going. So we're doing the, and I actually might skip the second layer for the rest of these since it wasn't too much of a change with the other one. I'm gonna sharpen this real quick though. You never get bored here. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad, Kimmy. Just want to keep the vibe up, you know? Keep the energy going here. And I think I want to add at least 5 or 6 more songs because, you know, they all repeat and cycle through and everything. I want to get things kind of mixed up a little bit here. I think it's Nick. Okay, well then I will refer to you as Nick here. I wouldn't be bored. I have a monochrome laser printer, needs a wireless one though. My laptop is about 14 years old. There you go. See, and I think that's why I was so frustrated that my laptop was having issues because we only got this laptop maybe 2 years ago. So it's not even that old. I mean, I guess in terms of technology with how quickly things advance, it's not, I guess it is older, but you know, in my mind, it feels like we just got it still. Brush away all that dust. Let's see. Good night, Emily. I need to go here at Brazil. It's 11:44 p.m. All right, Carol. Well, thank you so much for hanging out, and you have a good night. All right, so now we're going to get the pink here. We're going to kind of join the line between the cream and the black raspberry. Yeah, I don't think we need to do that second layer there. Let's see. Top 10. There you go. Well, you guys are so wonderful. We got a great group here tonight. Maybe it's the change in pencil. Maybe it's the company. I don't know, but I love having you all here. We're just adding this pink along here. This away here. Aw, thanks, Donna. Go. I don't think I'm going to use gel pen for the ring. I think we'll go ahead and use pencil for that. And I forgot these little guys here. I'm doing collages too. I custify magazine and use all sorts of random riffraff to embellish my pages. Oh, nice. I was doing some surface design for a while, making fabric patterns, and so I like to look through magazines, and I would kind of do collages, a little bit of ideas of patterns I liked, or, you know, lace things, something to, you know, get some inspiration off of. And I have a laminator, and then I'd put them all together, and then I would just laminate them. Okay. So now we have all the little suckers done. Now I want to do something darker. Let's see. Hi, SpongeBob. Thanks for the lurk. Okay. So let's see. For the suckers. Hi, Diane. Thanks for coming in. Okay, let's do, we've already done the black raspberry. Oh, we could use black grape and rosy beige? No, that's not pink enough. Let's see, black grape and maybe pink rose, maybe? These two? Or Deco Pink. I do enjoy Deco Pink. Let's see, what do we have? Let's see. This music is catchy. Let's see, is this Deco Pink? Yeah. Alright, let's do that. Let's do black grape and Deco Pink. Yeah? Black grape, black grape. There we are, black grape. It's called Urban Washi Tape. Oh, there you go. Alright. Zoom back in here. Stickers, ribbons, string, ticket stubs, washi tape, paper with various colors and patterns, and just whatever strikes me as something that might look cool. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and use this black grape in the corner here. Yep, Tyler should be here. He's probably lurking. He hasn't said much. He might be doing something else. But that's why I have you, Mia. Okay, there we go. Oh, would help if I made it so you guys could see it. All right, so this is black grape, PC 996. Oh, thank you, Diane. And I say Diane because honestly, I feel like I would butcher your first name and I don't want to be... Yeah, Tyler posted just a few minutes ago. Yeah. Abdel Khalek? Abdel Khalek? I think so. Yes. All right, but I'm going to go with Diane so I don't butcher your name because I would feel so bad if I did. Let's move it over here. Like I said, we're doing black grape, and then we are going to use the Deco Pink. And I am fading out the black grape just a little bit so it blends nicely with the pink. I think she was just checking to see if you were here, Tyler. There we go. All right. We're going to turn it this way and make it a little bit more comfortable here. I feel like this is like generic Pirates of the Caribbean. See, what I hear as volume is different than what everybody hears. Oh, thank you for the subscribing, Diane. We are here Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8:30 p.m. and occasionally on the weekend. We live stream coloring pages, and let's see, on Sunday we did a watercolor page. I have plans in the future to do a bit of a coloring school course, so there is loads of fun stuff in the works. see, what do we have here? Had to take Puppy downstairs. No worries. Let's see if I missed you, artist. Let's see, artist Mary. Yeah, Mary. I apologize if I missed you. So hello, artists. Okay. Now we're gonna take this black grape up here. This is actually turning out pretty well. I am pleased how this is going. Not to toot my own horn, you know. Toot toot. No, but I was a little bit nervous about using them because I haven't used Prismacolors in ages, but it's just like riding a bike. It just kind of all comes back to you. There we go, almost done with these suckers. There we go. All right. That's the hope, Dono. That'll be great. And then you can always catch up, so no worries. I'm glad you're still here, Sherry. All right, now we're going to go over... Oh, let me brush this debris off a little bit. All right, now we're going to go over with the Deco Pink here, the PC 1014. Okay. And we're just kind of blend it over it. Not right to the edge, but enough to sort of blend it together here. Turn this up a little bit so you can hear it. There we go. Thanks, Kimmy. I am pretty proud of how he's turning out. I'm excited to do his little cap next. I think we're going to do like a contrasting kind of orangey color with it. Black grape is awesome. Never used it much, but tried it out last night on a page I was working at. Oh, it's great. Plus, if you really want to get a high contrast page, it's sometimes fun to blend the light colors with the darker colors. Good night, Nick. Thanks for hanging out. And I will have to check out your page too, because I'm curious what else Nick and Tina color. Sharpen the pink here before we move on to the other ones. Ah, you are on top, Chad. Okay. Make sure we're in frame here. Almost done with these suckers. Go. Good night, Kimberly. Thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, gotta work in the morning. That's the downside of doing these later, is that sometimes it's just a little too late. All right, we're gonna grab that black grape again because I realized I missed this little one here. There we go. Turn Ozzy upside down here. Okay, blend that one. And we're gonna do these little ones over here, and then we will be all done with these tentacles. More, last one. All right, here we go. All right, so we're gonna brush this out and then we'll zoom out a bit so you can see how he is looking, our little Ozzy the octopus. There we go. Hey, I like that. Yeah, that's real nice. Very pleased with that. And then, like I said, I will do the rest of his tentacles off stream so that you don't have to sit through that. That's looking great. All right, now we need to think about his little hat here. I know it's not a hat, but I like to think of it as a hat. Like he's wearing a little octopus beanie. There we go. is looking good. I think so. All right, so now let's use Crimson Lake. Let's see, Crimson Lake. That is number 925. Let's see. Here we go. All right, Crimson Lake. Crimson Lake, and then we're gonna use, ooh, this would be a good opportunity to use our Deco Orange. I love finding a, no, you know what? I'm not gonna use Deco Orange because not everybody has Deco Orange. We are not gonna use that. Never mind, I take it back. Take it back, take it back, take it back. Okay. So we've got Crimson Lake. Let's go ahead and use, let's use Poppy Red. Red 922. 922. Here we go. Poppy Red. And then we'll use. He is a funky octopus. I like it. Yeah, honestly, probably nobody has Deco Orange. This one, they don't make Deco Orange anymore. And you can see it's got. You can see the difference in printing. So that's what that one looks like because it's older. And this is what the new ones are. They quit making Deco Orange a while ago, and I like to use it just because I have access to it. But that is not fair to everybody else because not everybody else has access to Deco Orange. So we are going to do a color palette that everybody else has. So yeah, we're going to do that. All right, so Poppy. All right, so we have Crimson Lake, Poppy Red. Because we could use 4 colors here. Crimson Lake, Poppy Red. Why don't we use Salmon Pink? Yeah, Salmon Pink, which is PC 1001. And let's follow it up with Eggshell. Yeah, he is a multitasker. Yeah. Okay. So for his little hat here, let's make sure we're all the way in here, nice and focused. Okay. So for his little hat, we are going to use Crimson Lake PC 925, Poppy Red PC 922, Salmon Pink PC 1001. And Eggshell PC 140. Okay. So let's see, we need to sharpen our Poppy Red here. And we need to sharpen our Eggshell. Okay. All right. So we're going to start at the top, and we're first going to use Crimson Lake. Sounds like bingo when you call out the colors. There you go. Can I get an N36? N36. And I'm going to fade it out a little bit. And again, this is Crimson Lake. Doing his little hat here. And I know we did his body differently first. I'm remembering now how the order I used to do all these in. Like I said, it's like muscle memory using different pencils. Isn't it cute? I know it's not really a hat, but you know, he's a fantasy octopus. I'll pretend it's a beanie. Tuscan Red would look good somewhere. Probably could fit that in. Maybe like on his eyes or something. Or like around his eyes. Okay. All right, so that was Crimson Lake. Now we're gonna bring in with our Poppy Red. I like this piratey music, but it's a little bit louder than the kind of calmer stuff, so I adjust the volume when it comes on. There you go. All right, Poppy Red. There we go, it's blending pretty nice. And we may go in with a second layer depending on how all this ends up blending together. Go Poppy Red. Let's see. Hat and goggles, there you go. It's like he's swimming. I stopped for a second because it looked like my stream cut out, but it looks like we're still going strong, so we're good. There you go. Is the whoop, runaway pencil. All right, so that is the little hat there. Now we're gonna go in with our Salmon Pink PC 1001. There we go. Yeah, it does look like a little hat and goggles. Cool. Even though I'm behind, I'm pulling all the colors as we go so I can write them down to be able to catch up easier. Perfect. And I'm going to write this all down in the description also so that we can go back to it. And because I know now like what I'm doing too, I can label like, okay, the tentacles were these colors, the suckers were these colors, his little cap here were these colors, you know? Okay. And then we have Eggshell. PC 140. And we're going to bring it kind of up over everything to sort of blend it all together. And then if it ends up a little bit too light, I can always go over it. But I kind of think I like how that looks. Not quite a stark orange, you know? Even better, thank you. Oh yeah, that'll be perfect. But again, I probably won't get to that until tomorrow. So it's kind of nice having a day in between the streams because then on the days in between, that's when I kind of catch up, fix things that need to be fixed, update the listings, all of that. Looks like you got little orange dreads. All right, got that part done. Well, I'm excited to see everybody else's as well. So I feel like a lot of people have the Prismacolors, so be able to use those. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, because these little spots underneath is so small, We're gonna make sure these are all nice and sharp. I can't pull out the colors now. I already have a pencil case out, a tin with my current colors for what I'm working on, plus my clipboard and coloring page. By Friday, I hope to have Lost Ocean. That'll be perfect, all over my bed. Oh yeah, if I didn't have to keep my desk clear for streams, oh, most of the time my stuff is all over the place. But it's good. It gives me incentive to keep my desk clean. All right, so now, because we don't have much space to work with because this area is so small, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna draw a little line here, and this is the Crimson Lake. And I'll take a good picture of him tomorrow too, so you can have a reference picture. I'll post that on Instagram and the Facebook group. The worst when the tip breaks off and then leaves a little streak where you don't want it to be. Okay, so there we go. There's that red. Oh yeah, there's it's usually a pretty big mess here. Been using prisms for years, but this is a new blending technique. Much faster than usual. Oh, awesome, Sarah. Yeah, I love how well that these blend. They're really nice. Okay, so this is the Poppy Red. And like I said, it's so nice because Prismacolors are so forgiving and they blend so well with each other. Like I said, they're really prone to breakage and they definitely have their downsides, but a big upside is, see, like that, broke again. Big upside is how well they blend together. I just wish they could stay a nice sharp point, but I do tend to press a little bit harder. Have you used the Prismacolor markers? I don't believe so. Are they like an art marker, like an alcohol marker? Don't you hate it when when you accidentally step on a squeaky toy? Oh man, yeah. Especially if you've got little ones that are sleeping, and then it's just like, please don't wake up. Okay, this is the Salmon Pink. Kind of blending these colors a little bit because I want to make sure that I leave enough room for the Eggshell down at the very bottom. Go. Okay. Prisms are perfect for smaller areas, but tend to build up with blue. Yeah, definitely. They are alcohol markers. No, I haven't tried them. I'll have to give them a shot. All right, so that's the Eggshell here. We're just kind of going over everything. And see, despite the fact that it was little, we were able to fit 4 different colors in here. And then, you know what? I'm going to use that Tuscan Red for his little brim right here. Okay, so for this little line between his little cap and his head, we're going to grab Tuscan Red. Where is it? That one's down with the brown. So Tuscan Red. And then we're going to grab the, do we want Carmine? I don't know that we want Carmine. Let's see, did we have Crimson out already? Crimson Lake. We're going to grab Crimson Red. Let's see, Crimson Red. And Crimson Red. And we're going to use the pink from earlier. And then we will follow up with the light peach. Exactly, yeah, Tuscan Red with the orange. Yeah, it'll look great next to that. Okay, so we're gonna use Tuscan Red for this line. Oh no, Crystal! Okay, so Tuscan Red. We're gonna use Crimson Red. So Tuscan Red is the PC 937. Crimson Red is the PC 924. Pink is PC 929. And we're going to use the light peach, which is PC 927. YouTube gremlins, exactly. Ooh, that's good. I'm going to blame it all on the YouTube gremlins. Anytime anything goes wrong on stream, it's going to be the YouTube gremlins. We're going to turn this to the side here so I can reach it a little bit better. Okay, so we're going to use Tuscan Red in the corners here. Bring it in just about that much. Okay, and over here. So Tuscan Red here. There we go. All right, then we're going to use the Crimson Red, which is the PC 924. Make our way in, kind of fading as we go. But see, we still got that room there. Yep, Gremlin's all right. The rain got the mogwais wet and turned them into monsters. Exactly, exactly. All right, so now we've got the pink, which is the PC 929. Go over that red just a little bit because we want to leave just enough room for the peach here in the front. And the red just a little bit again. Okay, that little space left for the peach. Go. All right, there's his little brim. All right, so there's his little brim of his hat. Let's zoom out just a little bit. Yeah, that's coming along nicely. Oh, I missed Prismacolors. It's been so long. Okay, let's do this little kind of thing in between here. And I think we're actually going to do the same color combination that we just used. So we're going to start with the Tuscan Red. Okay, let's make sure we're nice and in focus here. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to use a little bit of the Tuscan Red up at the top and a little bit in the corners. We're not going to cover the whole thing, just in the little areas. Looks like that. Then we'll grab our Crimson Red. Same thing, just a little bit. Want to leave room for the other colors. All right, that's the Crimson Red. Now we're going to go in with the pink. Super zoom. Yep, super zoom. Okay, that was with the pink. Then we're going to take our light peach. We're just going to blend all that together. Oh, I have Prismacolor blender pencils, but that just tends to move the pigment around. I feel like using the pencils themselves is a more productive way to do that. Okay, so now what we're going to do, let's see, how do we want to do his little goggles here? How, huh? Okay, well, I feel like we should do these round things around his eyes, the same as we did the suckers. So why don't we start with those? All right, so let's see. We used the black raspberry. If I can find that. Black raspberry and cream and pink for the inside. So that is what we're gonna do again. Okay, so we're just gonna black raspberry here in the corners. Okay. Black raspberry. Yes, blend with colors instead of Prisma Blender. I think it removes it. Exactly. Yeah, it does. It thins out the pigment to be sure. All right, then we're gonna follow up with the cream. Broken tip. Okay. Go. All right. That was with the cream. We'll take. I don't know if it needs pink really. Yeah, I don't think it's so little. I don't think it really needs the pink. Okay. Then what we're gonna do is we are going to take. Let's see. We had the. What was it? Black Grape and the Deco Pink. All right. I
I've never much cared for the Prisma blending pencil. It's too hard, and when I use it to color, it does not look smooth and even. Maybe I just... No, Crystal, you're right. It really just, it thins it out. It just shifts the pigment around. I do not prefer the... If I am going to use any blender pencil, I'll honestly use the Caran d'Ache blender pencil. And it's still just as smooth, but it blends. Aye, matey is looking good, yar. That's great, Donna. That's awesome. I think he's looking pretty good too. We need a little eye patch on him. Alright, so we're gonna use the black grape here. Fade out just a little bit. Same thing on the other side. Go. Let's see. Have you tried the colorless blender marker with it? I have not. I have not used a marker to blend pencils. It's good as well as a Derwent to add texture when coloring rocks. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't used a marker to blend pencils. It comes in the Prismacolor pencil toolkit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have that. All right, now we're going to use, this was the Deco Pink. I think they used to make a Deco Blue too, but I think they discontinued that color as well. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do for his goggles is there's these little spots here. So I think what we'll do is we'll color all of this and then maybe come in with the gel pen, because they're just so small, and I feel like with Prismacolors it's gonna get too muddy too fast. So I think we're gonna color his gold goggles and then come in with the gel pen for the details. I think Johanna uses the Derwent blender. Yeah, she might. I think I've heard her mention it before. Other to use the Caran d'Ache blender Luminance White. Of course. Oh yeah, most definitely. I go through so many Luminance White. I'm going to order Derwent Chinese White though. I heard a lot of good things about it. Oh, that'll be interesting. I just got the Derwent's blender. I think it's better than the Prismacolor blender. Teal. I think I want to stick with, I don't want to do any pop out colors because I do want to pretend like it's still kind of a skin, because I think what we're going to do is we're going to save the blues and the teals and stuff for all the fish. Blending pencils should blend, not remove pigment. Exactly. I have the same issue with most blending mediums. I do think Prisma's colorless blending marker works a little better for me than the pencil though. But yay, gel pens. Yeah, there you go. Lots of sparkle. Okay, let's see. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the Tuscan Red. Yeah, because that way he'll pop out from the rest. And plus, we're going to be using lots of bright colors and stuff in the treasure chest as well. But having him all be in this red family is really going to help him pop from the rest of the picture. Not to shut you down, Donna, because that is a very good idea. All right, so we're going to use... We are going to use the Tuscan Red and the light peach, I think. Yeah, Tuscan Red and the light peach. So what we're gonna do is start on the outside here with the Tuscan Red. Oh, thank you, Tyler. There we go. I'll make it a little bit fuzzy on the edge to help it blend just a little bit more. There we go. All right, now we're gonna use the light peach. There's Tyler. Yeah, there he is. Okay, so now what I think I'm doing, I'm going to go back to the colors that we originally used for this. So I think I need to do it similarly to what I've been doing before. It's nice to be able to chat and hear others' opinions about different tools and techniques. Oh, most definitely, Crystal. I love that about the live chat. And that's a great thing too, because I can answer questions as we go along, you know? Okay, so we're gonna go back to the Carmine Red. So I'm gonna do the same. I know I've been doing a little bit differently in other places, but I'm gonna use the same technique that I used first so that we have similar looks. Exactly, it does look like a face mask. Like with little barnacles on it or something. I honestly love the Prisma blender, but it depends on the technique and preference. Oh, most definitely, Sarah. My place as token guy was challenged, so I sunk back into the shadows. What? Jim's not a challenge. He's not gonna challenge you. You guys are pals. Men stick together, right? I don't know, is that how it works? Okay, and then we're gonna grab the pomegranate. Okay, we're gonna throw this up like so. Goggles, there you go. Yeah, little goggles. Okay, now we're gonna take the light peach. Emily, have you told your chat your favorite color? I don't know that I have a favorite color. If I look back on a lot of my pictures, I do have a tendency to lean towards blues for sure. I mean, blue is my favorite color, but as far as like my favorite color of Prismacolors, yeah, I have a tendency to stick with stronger colors. So sometimes I'll force myself out of my comfort zone. Like one time I did a picture with like only neons, or, you know, I did like a dark picture, or, you know, like a one pencil challenge or something like that. So if I look at my Instagram and I realize, wow, that's a lot of blue pictures, then that's when I try to mix it up a little bit and try and challenge myself. Makes things interesting. All right. Okay. Now we're gonna take, what was it? It was the black cherry. A little bit around the edge here. Favorite color is the one I'm looking at, except some of the dark, dull blues. Oh, most definitely. Yeah, I like the blue ones. There we go. All right, now back in with the pomegranate. Neons are fun. Neons are fun, especially when they react to ultraviolet light. Okay, pomegranate back there. More pomegranate there. Now we're gonna go back in with the carmine. And plus, when I challenge myself, I feel like it helps me think outside the box, you know? There you go. Now we're gonna blend with this light peach. Okay. All right. Okay, and then we're gonna take that Tuscan Red again. My favorite prisoner is Goldenrod. It's the shortest in 2 sets I have. There you go. Neons are fun when mixed with black or really dark colors to make it pop. Oh, most definitely. I'm still in the kennel. No worries, Sarah. There is no rush. This is all about relaxing and having fun. All right, that was the Tuscan Red. We're going to go in with this Deco Pink here. There we go. All right. Now, since we are all on the same page that it's goggles, all right, let's get... We need our gel pens, which are in my pencil wrap. Where did, oh, they're right here. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Oops, didn't mean to bump that. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Loretta. That's right, that was you. Sorry, I didn't mention your name. I was just reading that. Did you see those Winsor & Newton neon markers Jennifer showed me? I didn't. No, I'll have to look at that. Okay. I'm going to grab the white gel pen because we might do something with this if we are all in agreement that those are goggles. Let's see, then we're gonna get the, I think, the red and the brownish orange here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I want to take our little kind of orange, brown, whatever we want it to be at the time. We're gonna use the gel pen for these little dots here. Okay, little dot, perfect.
And we need a black here for just a second. We need black, and let's do green. All right, so we're gonna take a little bit of black, and that's just the PC935. I realized I was letting it stress me out when I started getting headaches, so I gave up trying to keep up all your life. Oh, yeah, I don't want you to get a headache. Don't worry about keeping up. You do this at your own speed. No worries. No headaches. Okay. And then we're gonna take this green gel pen, and we're just gonna add a little color around his eye there. Little Ozzy the octopus. Look at him, he's got eyes. When I play this, I'll slow down the playback speed. There you go. Alright, and that's the nice thing about this, is that you can replay it. It doesn't take a whole lot of them to play with. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, you can always try something with him. He's wearing goggles and had a bad bowl cut. Aww, poor Ozzy. He has a bad haircut. You know what I think we might do? Rather than fill those in, let's see, do we want to fill it in, or do we just want to highlight the design? Kind of think maybe we just want to highlight the design a little bit. Turn that up just a little bit. Yeah, his little hat. There you go. I feel like I could put a little puffball on top of his hat. There we go. Yeah, we're just gonna embellish this design a little bit. There we go. Okay, now what I think we want to do, because they are goggles, we can always wipe this off too if we decide not to like it. Let's see, let's make sure this is running well. All right, what if we take a little bit, this is a Jelly Roll white gel pen. He looks like one of my kids when they were younger after they got a hold of the scissors, so Tyler has a point. That's fair, that's fair. Our poor little 80s Ozzy the octopus. We take a little bit of white, and we make a little bit of a reflection there, see? So it's kind of like, no, he's got a little reflection on his goggles. Here we go, what do you think? A little reflection on his goggles? Look, it's Bikini Body's version of Urkel. Oh, poor little Urkel, Ozzy. It's okay, Ozzy, we love you. Oh, he's even got the glasses and everything. But look, he has treasures, so at least he's rich, right? Where's SpongeBob Tinny when you need them? There you go. Oh, that's funny. All right, so I'm going to color these other tentacles off stream. I got hold of my grandma's sewing scissors once when I was 4 or 5 and gave myself the same style. I don't remember what kind of haircut I gave myself. I don't think it was too bad, but I do distinctly remember trimming my hair, or not even trimming, cutting, and then trying to hide the cut hair under my bed. Needless to say, didn't work. My mother found it, and crossing my fingers, I think my kiddos may surpass the haircut themselves, because they love going to, I take them to my own woman who does my hair, and I take her there, and she has those little dum-dum suckers there, so they know when they go get their haircut, they get a little lollipop. I discovered glazed gel pens, if applied over white gel pens, they don't flake off. Really? Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to look those up. Glazed gel pens, okay. Should have seen me. Nothing but forehead. Oh, man. Yeah, I've had a few, I cut a lot of bangs when I was, in high school, because that was the thing. Junior high and high school, all the girls had bangs, but I definitely had some bangs haircuts that were not wonderful. So yeah, all right, I'll color the rest of these tentacles off stream so you don't have to sit through it. What time is it? 10:32. We can go 2 hours. We can do a little bit more. Let's see. Do we want to get started on the chest, or we could do fish? We could do a few fish. Let's see. What do we want to do? Yeah,
Let's do a few fish. That might be fun. I once tried curling my bangs with a comb as a kid. When that failed, I cut my hair and hid the evidence behind the toilet. My mom didn't notice until she tried to give me a French braid. Oh no! My mom said I sat still while my sister cut my bangs totally off. Oh no, I was 4, she was 5. See, I feel like that's the age where that happens. I have the glaze, they are jelly rolls. Okay, okay. I kept finding shorter than normal hair. Oh man. Do a gem? I could do a gem. Let's see, where's a good gem that we could do? He has the one that he's holding. We have the one down here. Are there any other bigger gems? This one looks like we got some sort of gold bars. I suppose we could do the one that he's holding. Yay, fishies. All right, well, we'll make sure we do a gem before we go tonight. We'll do a couple fishes for sure. Heck, one time I thought I would give myself a trim with the clippers. I always cut my son's hair with clippers and thought, heck, why not? I'll save some money. Oh no, what happened, Crystal? Oh, I tried to cut, so, you know, everybody knows I have a boy. When he was little, I tried to do a haircut for him, and I just gotta say, clippers are a lot more difficult to use than the hairstylist makes them look. I wouldn't say that it was bad, but there were definitely a couple shallow patches. I'm okay with trimming bangs now, so I definitely trimmed my daughter's bangs when she had some for a little while, but yeah, I just take them to the hairstylist now, less of a headache. I would not go outside without a hat for months afterwards. Oh no, Crystal. The one he's holding to complete that tentacle. Yeah, that's a good idea, Donna. We'll do that one. She had to have her hair cut really short. Oh man, I think we've all got those stories. It's practically a rite of passage to get a bad haircut. All right, well then why don't we try and tackle this gem here and these 3 little fishies. Yeah, I think that'll be good. We'll start with the gem, and I think, what do we think? A green gem? A green gem would be nice. So let's do, here are our green colors. The only green I do not have is yellow chartreuse. I ran out of it, and at no point did I ever purchase more. So, but I think we can get away with not using that. It was my neighbor. Oh man. Okay, so let's use, oh, I love Peacock Green, which I figured that out because when I was counting my pencils, I realized that was one of the few I didn't have. Okay, so Peacock Green. Yeah, let's do Peacock Green, which is PC 907. Want to do blue? We could do blue. The only reason I thought green is because we're going to be doing a blue background for the water. And green is a complementary color of red. So that's the only reason I was thinking we could do green, because it'll stand out more against the eventual blue background. PC 110, well, the green that I'm holding is PC 907. Which one's PC 910? 910. Olive green is PC 911. Oh, true green. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, we could do PC 910. I wear pixie cuts when I can manage to get mine cut. Normally one side's shaved shorter along the back. Oh, that's cute. Moral of the story, don't cut your own hair unless you're professional. Actually know what you're doing. There you go. Green is nice. PC 910. Yes, you're right. PC 910. That's true green. Most definitely. Okay, let's see. Where are my greens here? True green. Let's see. Here we are. PC 910. And then we need one lighter one. And actually, I think chartreuse? Or do we want gray green? You know, let's go with something bright. Let's go with chartreuse. Chartreuse. All right. These 3 greens, I think would go good. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let me get these sharpened here. Nice sharp point. Okay. All right, so we are going to start with Peacock Green. Let's zoom in here. My hair is normally Dahlia Purple or dark purple when I can get it done. Oh, see, I've been thinking a lot lately. It would be fun to do my hair, you know, like a fun color like that. But I just don't know that I'm brave enough. Okay, so since he's holding it, we're going to do these a little bit differently than if it was by itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the Peacock Green, PC907. And plus, I love Dahlia Purple, just as a side note. All right, we're going to add that there. And a little bit here. And I know I've mentioned it before, but I really just try to follow the lines. That is the hope. Okay, I'm going to do it kind of along the shadow of his tentacle here. A little bit on the bottom, not much. Plum or dark violet's nice too. Oh, most definitely. Okay, so we got a little bit here, a little bit on the bottom. And same thing here. Basically, I'm adding the darker color to all the corners. I'm holding Dahlia Purple color with it now. There you go. They use actual hair dye and not the type that fades, so mine lasts for... Oh, nice. Yeah, I was playing with my hair a little bit, trying to see if maybe I could dye it like closer to like a lighter brown, because my hair is generally a pretty dark brown, but I forgot how hard it is to go from dark to light versus light to dark. So needless to say, it didn't work, and I'm just letting it wash out now. I did a demi-permanent one anyway, so it wouldn't stay. Okay, now we're going to use the True Green, the PC910. Just like this. There we go. And the reason we do each little triangle individually is because the idea is each edge of the gem has a different, let's see, is this clear? Let me make sure it's nice and clear. So that each part of the gem is a different angle, so theoretically it would light up. Okay, so this is Chartreuse. Okay, we're gonna get that right in the middle there. Kind of blend it all together. It's a bit more limey than I would have liked. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw in some more of that True Green. I'm going to go over it just a little bit. Just to kind of tone down that Chartreuse just a little bit. Just a little bit of a tone down. There we go. Now, what we can do is, yeah, it really does pop, doesn't it? Okay, so we're going to take this Peacock Green a little bit, and we are going to go back in with just a little bit more shading on the side here. Just a bit more. Just to give it some dimension here. A little bit more, there we go. A little bit on the top and the sides. There we go. Alright. Let's do a little bit here too. Alright. Then what we're going to do... a little bit. There you go. Thanks, Donna. Nice colors. Chartreuse. Isn't that perfect? Greens truly are my fave. It's so hard to go from light to dark. It really is. I would have used light green PC920. Yeah, we got PC910. PC920 for light green. Where'd that go? Yeah, that could have worked too. If I had done light green, I probably would have gone with PC289 gray green, because the Chartreuse would have completely overwhelmed the light green, I think. And then I'm going to, let's make sure white is working here. The thing about the Jelly Roll gel pens, they don't always really pop as well as I'd like. I'm gonna add a little bit of this white here. And if your gel, see, the Jelly Roll tends to absorb the color behind it. Let me see if I've got any
my Posca pens? We might go over that later. So if the Jelly Roll gel pens are your gel pen, you can also use Posca, which I think mine's buried right now. So we may have to pull that out later. There we go. Nice green gem. It is glowing, right? That's that chartreuse in it. Really makes it pop. True green, light green, and peacock green. Yes, true green, light green, and peacock green. I think, what did I... Well, now let's see. Who said the 910? Let's scroll back up real quick. Make sure I... Oh yeah, well Donna, I think you suggested the 910 there. Oh, instead of chartreuse. Oh, I see what you're saying. Not to replace. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, I went with the chartreuse because I really wanted it to pop. A Posca brush tip is great. Oh, they have brush tips? I'd like to try the brush tips. Yeah, I struggle with the little white highlights. I'll probably go over it once this dries. I'll probably be able to go over it a little bit more. Okay, so keeping in mind that the background is going to be blue, let's tackle these fishies, huh? Let's do this one up here. All right, let's see, I need to move these over here. These are all the colors I need to list later. We are going to do this little fella here. Let's see, are we zoomed in all the way? There we go. That's better. That's a little bit closer. Let's see, yeah, in there, octopus, little Aussie, and we'll do our fish. Did you remove a page from the book or copy? I removed it. Oh, hi, Martin. I haven't seen you before. I removed it. So I actually prefer taking the pages out of the book because it allows me, especially here when because I've got the tripod right out here, my computer and monitor and everything, and I like to be able to turn my pages. And I'm never going to finish all the other pages in there. I mean, who am I kidding? I'm never going to color that page. That's like, my eyes would hurt. And so I prefer, it's much more comfortable to use when I can turn it and not have to deal with the rest of the book. So, and I keep all my pages together. I might tuck it back in the book or, get it laminated at some point, but I definitely prefer having my pages loose if I can, to be sure. Okay, so let's choose some fun colors for these fishes, shall we? We've been talking about Dahlia Purple so much, so let's grab a Dahlia Purple because it really is one of my favorite colors in here. It's so fun to use and it's so pretty. All right, so we've got, oh wait, that's dark purple. That's not what we want. We want Dahlia Purple. Here we are. I love Dahlia Purple. It is so pretty. All right, so let's grab Dahlia Purple. Let's grab, let's see, do we have Blush Pink out? I don't think we do. Let's grab Blush Pink. Let's see, that is Pink Rose. Let's Deco Blush Pink. Here we go. No, that's Deco Peach. Where are you, Blush Pink? Oh, there you are. Silly me. See, do I have it out already? Blush Peach. Pink Rose. Oh, I need to sharpen this one. It's a new one. Okay. Alrighty then. I'm going to sharpen this new one. Books tend to slide off my lap desk. There you go. Fun colors. Chat demands fun colors. Yes, we do fun colors. Yay, purple. Dahlia Purple's loaded with pigment like processor. Exactly, too. I love that it's loaded. Okay. All right. So we got Dahlia Purple, Blush Pink. Where are you going, Pink? Get back here. And it's at that moment she realized that her desk was tilted. All my pencils are running away. Okay. All right, so we're definitely going to get this fish done, and I'm looking at the time. I think 11 would be a good time to call it. So we may just get this one done. We'll try and squeeze in another one, but at the very least, we're going to do this one. And then we're going to grab a cream. Do I already have cream out? Is this cream? Yes. Okay. We're going to use cream for these main colors here. Okay, so Dahlia Purple, Blush Pink, and cream. Hello, Ozzy. Okay. With this little guy right here. Okay. I have a comment from my dad who's watching. He says, this is what an octopus looks like when he's mad. That's good to know. Maybe he's mad that there was only jewels in there and he wanted some food. They don't want to be sharpened. They're trying to hide. Well, if I was a pencil, I probably wouldn't want my head sharpened off either. I should post the one page I've actually finished in this book, the one with the two. Oh, most definitely. Yeah, I'd love to see it, Sarah. Okay, so Dahlia Purple. Gonna start in the corners here. But here, oh, Dahlia Purple is so vibrant. I forgot how much I love this color. I feel like I want to paint my walls this. Dahlia Purple. Yeah, definitely, Sarah. Post it on Facebook. I want to see it. And then a bit more Dahlia Purple in the corners here. Oh, I'm right there with you, Mia. There's a reason I specifically chose these pages, because I knew these were pages that wouldn't be too much for me. Some of the detail on those, I know I would just go cross-eyed doing them. Even this is like teetering on the edge of almost too small. Okay, now we're going to use the blush pink. Yeah, the artist edition isn't too bad. Some of them are still a little bit small, but the artist edition is definitely a little bit bigger. All right, blush pink. So we can turn this audio back up just a little bit. There you go. I like this book and the details. Well, good. Like I said, I was so surprised that this won out, because a lot of people I've talked to, that it is. The details are just too much, but it could be that it's slightly intimidating, you know? And so this is a good way to go through it when someone is saying, well, here are the colors you can use for it, you know? There we go, blush pink. I think it might be on Instagram, but I'll check after the stream. Perfect. Here we go. All right, there's our blush pink. I like the mandala type patterns in the book, easy to color. Oh, very nice. Yeah, they are. My thing is that I'll color one side one way and then I'll forget. And so it's like I have to do like every corner of it before I can move on. Otherwise I'll forget which color I did for it or something. Now we're using the cream. I'm gonna use it to blend a little bit. Here we go. There we go. All right. There's that blend there. Let's see. Mia, I just ordered 3 Johanna and 2 Hannah artist design. Oh, yay! Very nice. All right, then we're going to see. I feel like that's a little bit harsh. I think I want to go over this one more time to get rid of these harsh lines here. Make it a bit more vibrant. Back with the purple one more time. Tona, would you use gel pens and finally on the pages? I was wondering how you're going to remember which colors you used in what sequence when you finished the tentacles. Well, I mean, with the tentacles, it was easy. It was Carmine Red, and then Pomegranate, and then the light peach, and then the black cherry, and then the Pomegranate, and then the Carmine Red, and then the light peach again. Yeah, because the only reason I remember it so much is because I said it so many times. A little bit better, and then we'll go back in with the yellow again. She needs to make more. Yeah, I know. Well, I've got the more artist editions. Yes, most definitely. I would love to see a Magical Jungle artist edition. That would be fun. Oh, nice. For a few bucks. Oh, no worries, Donna. I'm gonna write it down. I mean, we've had a lot of back and forth here, so I may not write down everything specifically, but like I'll just put like octopus body, here are the colors, octopus hat, here are the colors, fish, gem, that kind of thing. There we go, a little bit of purple there, purple here. Yeah, what time is it? 10:53. Yeah, we'll see what time it is when we're done with this fish. There we go. I would still have to write it down. Can't remember that many colors. Nah, no worries. I'll write it down and put it in the description. That way you can just follow it there. All right, blush pink here. There we go. Nice little colorful fishy. With the cream here. Yeah, that's turning out real nice. Okay. Then let's see, let's do a little bit of this on the tail. As long as the colors are listed, I can get them out for when I replay the video. Exactly, there you go. And you don't have to go through the video to find what the colors were. And like I said, I'll probably get those up tomorrow at some point. More of that Dahlia Purple. And the blush pink. And also, feel free to post any deals you found in the Facebook group, and then that way you can link the websites too. That's the cream. There we go. All right, our little fishy fish. There you go. It is a pretty fishy, isn't it? And I think we're going to use some of that Tuscan Red again. We use the Tuscan Red, we'll use the pink, and I think we'll use light peach? No, not light peach. I think eggshell. No, not eggshell. What do I want to use? Maybe salmon. Yeah, that'll work. All right, so we're going to use Tuscan Red. Ooh, 10% off. Nice. Okay. So, artist says, good color theme for that fish, well balanced with Aussie. Thank you, artist. Yeah, I think we're gonna, then you have all of our artist editions. Cami, yeah, she just has the 3 artist editions. All right, so we're gonna use Tuscan Red, a little bit here on the edge, a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there. And we're gonna bring that in there. Let's see, we're also gonna put, I think, a little bit here and here. All right, then we're gonna use the pink. Y'all are a bunch of enablers. Oh, but that's what we need to be. See, we need somebody to say it's okay to buy that other coloring book. Thank you, Mia. Okay, so this is pink PC 929. Now we're gonna bring this pink down just a little bit. A little bit more pink there. Then we are going to bring in our Salmon Pink PC 1001. I pretty much want all of them artist edition. Just having that larger print is so nice sometimes. All right, there's the salmon. There we go. So balanced. Oh, he does kind of match the octopus. Didn't really intend for that. Although that salmon's a little orangier than I would like, so I'm actually going to take the, not eggshell, where's the cream? I'm going to take the cream. Flix is having a sale on 150 Prismacolors for Saudi. Wow, 150 for, that's pretty good. Yeah, because I think they're listed on Amazon right now for, well, the link's in the bottom, but I remember looking at it, I think it wasn't that much. I want to say 84, maybe? 84? I don't know if you have to pay shipping at Blick. I think sometimes Blick it's like you spend over $50 and you get free shipping or something. Okay, then we're gonna take blue, our blue gel pen here. And we're gonna give him a little blue eye. And then we're gonna take our purple gel pen. And we're going to, these little dots that Johanna put on here, we're going to add them here with a little purple gel pen. Okay, so that little fishy is done. It is 10:57. Could do one more fish. Let's do one more fish before we call it. One more fish. Yeah, one more fish. Okay, we're gonna do this little guy here. I really need to do something different. So we are gonna mix it up and we are gonna do a nice blue fishy. Because we're not gonna do super dark blue on the ocean. We're gonna do, yeah, so a dark blue one will pop. So let's look at our little dark blue list here. So let's grab Cerulean Blue. And let's grab, ooh, you know, it'll be fun. All right, we're gonna get some Pale Sage, Cerulean Blue, Sky Blue Light, throw them together, see what happens. All right, so let's grab Cerulean. Here's Cerulean, Sky Blue Light, and Pale Sage. And let's see what we can come up with these puppies, huh? Okay. Zoom back in here. Super zoom. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to take, so this is Cerulean Blue PC103. Okay. I wonder, I'm going to lower this just a little bit. So maybe we can see our little fishy just a little bit better. I'm just lowering the tripod. Bear with me 1 second. So we can get a little bit better zoom on him. And there we go. That's better. All right. So we're going to start with Cerulean here. And again, this is PC103. Cerulean is also one of those in this set that has a lot of pigment to it, and it's so nice. Okay. Go. All right, there we go. There's that. Let's see. Love the fish. Thank you. Cute fishy. Loving the fish. Awesome. Anyone know a good inking book? Like a drawing pad, something to draw in, or a coloring book that allows you to add ink to it. It says Crystal said yes, Mia. I've seen her use the new Who brush markers. I'm trying, but I think I'll wait till I get a bigger set with more colors. Oh, refillable would be nice to be sure. All right, and this is Sky Blue Light. Hi, Katrina. Hi from Australia. I like that. Very nice. So glad you're here. All right, so this is Sky Blue Light. And we're blending it with the Cerulean. And then we're gonna take our Pale Sage here, the PC1089. I'm gonna add that at the tail end. Oh, my pencil's running away again. There we go. Yeah, I like that, that's nice. Then we can take this Sky Blue Light again and kind of blend to make sure that's all sort of blended together. There we go. See, I keep going over the lines because it's hard to keep a point with these pencils. Electric Detail Eraser, they're the rescue. Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. Okay. Then we are going to take, I think we'll still stick with the Cerulean, but we're going to counter it with cream and so Cerulean, and actually we're going to use light Cerulean as well. Okay, so we have Cerulean, light Cerulean, and cream. $10 for these. Sorry, Rifa said, is that expensive? I don't think so, but I'm not too sure of it. Artist says use Faber-Castell inks coloring. I'm not sure, artist. I think it's all just gonna depend on the kind of paper that you have. If you're using inks, you want something that's thicker, especially if they're an alcohol ink. I have the color pencils and I hate them. I want the gel pens. All right, so we're gonna turn down our epic pirate music here just a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna add a little bit of Cerulean on the front here, and here, and here, here, and at the tail here. Okay. Oh no, I smeared that. It's okay. We'll erase it a little bit later. Back. We're gonna grab this and see if this works. See, I had a little bit on my finger, I think. See if this works.
See, I got it smeared a little bit here, but that's okay. It's just a tiny bit. Not a big deal. Honestly, when we go over it with it for the background, it won't show up that much. I'll go over with the plastic eraser later, but see, I make mistakes. Okay, let's see. All right, now we're gonna use, I need to sharpen the light cerulean here. All right. Let's loose up Kitty. What are you doing down here? Kitty's underneath the desk now because she's pretty sure that it's time for a snack. Okay, light cerulean, light cerulean, light cerulean, light cerulean. And it says, I need to get some coloring books. They look really nice. I have the spiral binding up top. Oh, nice. Spiral binding's also always nice. Watercolor pen refills are expensive. Oh, yeah, that's no fun. All right, now we're going to take the cream. Put that here. There we go. All right, and he has a little bit of dots on his body too. So we're gonna take the blue gel pen. No mistakes in art, Emily, just happy accident. Exactly, Crystal, exactly. All right, we're gonna add a few little gel pen dots to his body here. Boop, boop, boop. Perfect. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit, shall we? Go. There's our little fella. Okay. Hey, I feel like we got a lot done tonight. I mean, that was like 2.5 hours. Come on, kitty. Go on, kitty. That was like 2.5 hours of coloring. We got half his head done, half his tentacles. I'll color the other tentacles offline so you guys don't have to see me sitting through that. And then we've got our little gem here, which I wonder now if that little jelly roll is dry. We can make it be a little bit whiter here, stand out a little bit more. Yeah, I may have to go over this with the Posca pen. That's not really working. Okay, so yeah, so we got our little green gem done, our little purple and cream fishy, our little blue fishy. Yeah, I think we did good. 2.5 hours, not too shabby. So I'll color the other 4 tentacles off stream, and then Wednesday we'll pick back up with some fishies. Maybe the treasure chest. Get some wood done on the treasure chest would be good. But yeah, Prismacolors, man. It's like riding a bike. It comes right back to you. So I am pleased with it. I think it's turning out well. So that being said, I have all the pencils on the desk, so I will make a note of all of them and I'll add that to the description tomorrow. We will be back on Wednesday at 8:30 Central Time. Let's see, what are we saying? I need an art supplies consultant meeting. I'm serious. It would be nice. It would be nice. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Everyone says they love it. So pretty. Love it. Looking great. Awesome. And I'm going to take a picture of it too. Post it on Instagram so you can always see the progress and use that as reference if you need to. And you're welcome, Mia. So you want to do a giveaway, Mia Bear? There you go. So yeah, I think we're good. And we will pick this up on Wednesday. And I will see all of you lovely people then. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Like, this would be immensely boring if I did not have you here with me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I love each and every one of you for staying and hanging out. And I will see you all on Wednesday. So everyone have a good night, enjoy your coloring, and look for those changes in the description at some point tomorrow. All right, good night.